Hello guys, and welcome to a brand new unboxing of the new Nintendo 2DS XL. It does come out on the 28th of July. So let's address the big elephant in the room. This console does not have 3D at all, so the slider is gone. But you can still play all the DS games, it doesn't matter, obviously just without 3D. But for me, 3D was just a bit of a gimmick anyway. I never really used it that much. I used it briefly perhaps on certain games, then sort of like turned it off. So yeah, for me it's not really that massive. There's the console though. So it does come in two colours. Obviously this is white and orange. Hope you guys can tell that from the picture, hopefully. The other one is black and the orange is turquoise. So black and turquoise, which is a pretty cool little colour combo. But this one does look really different, a little bit unique, does stand out. Let's open it up. That's why you've come to this video. You want to see the console in all its glory. And that is what I'm going to provide you guys with today. Let's get it out. Right, so I've got the instructions. You guys probably know roughly what a 2DS is and how it works. AR cards are back, of course. I never really used them, but they're there if you want them. Let's put that to one side. Is that? Wow, I can't actually believe it. I think that might actually be an adapter. So when you used to buy a 3DS, it didn't come with an adapter. So you couldn't charge the console, you had to buy an adapter separately. And because so many people wanted this adapter, they used to sell out, which is just like laughable. But Nintendo have seen the error of their ways and they now have an adapter inside the box. Thank God. So my adapter is European, but obviously if you buy a UK 2DS, you will get a UK plug, don't worry, I promise. Anyway, here is the console. Let's get it out. Oh, that is nice. Hopefully you guys can tell the colours really do pop on this. I really like the white, the orange. It's a really interesting colour combo. Very, very cool. So over there you got Nintendo, the sort of logo. It's like a sort of textured finish here. It's like a sort of, can you hear that? Not really. It's just slightly textured. You guys can just about see that. It's very much a sort of a matte white as well. It's not like a glossy. Sometimes like a glossy white can look quite cheap, but this is nice, very, very nice. Let's open up for the very first time. Hello. Okay, let's not do that. So there is a camera and a mic in the middle, which is a nice little touch. What I do like is there is no sliders or buttons on the top screen. So it's purely about seeing the game in action on the top screen, which I do like. This is the new sort of second analog stick, which is back for this 2DS. It's very much a sort of 3DS without the 3D. It's very similar. The home button is now there. Used to be in the middle. Underneath, this is actually quite a big. This is actually quite big. So you got the on and off button. You obviously got the charge, the wireless. This is the stylus. If you guys want to use that, you can. I don't tend to use it that much, to be honest. A headphone jack right next to it. Can I put this back? So this is actually where you put your game cartridge and your micro SD card. So let's open it up. So it sort of wants to close all the time. You've got to sort of like hold it open. And in there you've got the game cartridge, which goes right there. And there's a micro SD card slot. I'll tell you why that's pretty cool. So the previous 3DS, you'd have to unscrew two screws on the back, open the back panel off, put the SD card in, put the panel back on, and it was very time consuming, very fiddly. But this time we have this nice little slot here, which is nice. That's a good addition, very nice. And also the headphone jack being directly in the middle at the bottom is really nice as well. That's a good place. There's one tiny negative. I think this, what is that, like a bezel or whatever you want to call it, does sort of stick out quite a bit. Yeah, this bezel just seems to stick out a little bit. I don't know. That's my only negative. Also, I would like to see it just slightly cheaper. Like, just literally destroy the market and just make it a little bit cheaper. 2DS, this would be like the marquee console. Yeah, it's just slightly a little bit too expensive still, in my opinion. But I must admit though, the back catalogue for this console is crazy. So you've got the original DS games, you have the 3DS games, the new 3DS games, all for this console, available to play in 2D. Also the bumpers are on top as well. Feel nice and clicky. That's where you power the console with your brand new power adapter in the box. Yay! That's great, I love that. That's such a good addition. And that sounds so basic, but Anyway, right, let's turn this console on for the first time. Nice and quick there. The light is on, the little blue LED. I just like the fact the top screen though is it's just about the game. There's no sliders on it. 2DS. Oh yes. Oh, you can see me in it. Great. That wasn't planned. That was not planned at all. So that is now on. Press OK. Obviously the bottom is a touchpad. I guess you guys probably know that. But for now, we're going to shut this. So I'll go nice and quiet. And let's do like a sort of size comparison between this and the old, well not the old, but the new 3DS right there. So that's the comparison. So I'd say it's slightly shorter, the 2DS. In terms of the width, yeah, that's pretty much the same. Also, this does support Amiibos. So if you guys have Amiibos and you're addicted to them, like many people, this does work on this console as well. Next up, the Switch and the new 2DS console. So it's actually quite similar to like the tablet size in some ways. Yeah, so this is a 7 Plus, and it's literally almost the same size, which is odd. I did not expect that. Look at that, literally spot on. So this is the 3DS XL, the new one. So you've got 2 screws there for the SD card slot, which is behind this panel, which is really annoying. Yeah, so this was the 3DS XL, got the 2 screws there, and the SD card slot is behind this panel, which is, like I said, really weird, but it's a lot better on the new model, the 2DS. It's got the volume slider and the 3D slider there as well on the top screen. Like how the new 2DS is really nice and compact. Everything feels like it's near your hand and ready to go. So you've got the D-pad, the home button, the volume controller, the game cartridge, the SD card slot. Everything just was ready to go. It's neatly done and probably the best designed DS ever, I think. So what sort of scenarios would I say you buy this console? If you don't own a DS at all, obviously this is a perfect buy. So many games to play on it. If you own the original DS, this is a perfect upgrade. If you own the 3DS already, I'll probably skip on this one, to be honest. I think, yeah, I probably would skip on it. So yeah, as you can probably tell, I'm quite impressed with this console. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you guys think of the console as well. Leave your comments below. Leave a like on this video, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye-bye.